I took during the compounding session. I will explain all the trades I made. Alright, I have $100 in my account, and I placed $10 per trade. Before we start the video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want more videos like this. If you're new here and want to join us, the link is in the description, and you can text us on Telegram at @bbinary support. Let's find our first trade for this session. Here we have a trade on ExxonMobil OTC, and you will see a moving average and a support level here. The reason behind this trade is the support level and the moving average. I placed a trade for an upside move on ExxonMobil OTC worth $10. By mistake, I placed the trade for 5 seconds, and it's a win, no problem. I will try again because the candle gives us another entry. If this candle gives us another entry, then I will place a trade for an upside move. Why did I take this trade? Let me explain. Here you can see an uptrend. The candle was facing resistance exactly at that level, and you will see an uptrend. The candle was taking support from the EMA 25. In the previous back, you will see the candle was taking support from the EMA 25, and this was a retracement trade. You will see that the candle broke the moving average and then came back up again. Then you will see 3 red candles behind, meaning 3 candles in the opposite trend. That's why I took this as a retracement trade. That's why I placed this trade for an upside move, and the trade was going in our favor. With only a few seconds left, it's a win. So we won our first trade. Actually, this was our second trade. The first trade was the 5-second trade, which was already a win. Now my balance has increased to $115. Let's take the second trade. You will see the gap between the two moving averages, EMA 25 and EMA 50, is huge. This means this is a good trade. If the gap between EMA 25 and EMA 50 is small, then avoid these types of trades. Here we have a trade. The candle broke the moving average and then retraced back, taking support from the EMA 50. If this candle gives us an entry near this moving average, then I will place the trade. You will see a green candle here. It has already turned into a green candle, but I need a good green candle because, in my opinion, this candle should fulfill the previous green candle, which had a huge wick. So, we will avoid that trade because the candle is already up. Let's find another trade. I found a trade on Pfizer OTC. Here you will see a resistance level from the previous pack. The candle was facing resistance exactly at that level. I got my entry and placed the trade for a downside move on Pfizer OTC for $10 because you will see a moving average and a downtrend, and this was a solid downtrend. The candle was taking resistance exactly from the EMA 25 multiple times. That's why I took this trade. As the candle was facing resistance at that level and moving in a downward direction. Whenever you take a trade using moving averages, you should trade in the direction of the trend. Make sure you trade in the trend direction. The trade is currently in our favor with only a few seconds left, and we won it. So we won another trade. Now, my balance is $124. We've almost gained 24% of our capital. You will see that on Twitter OTC, the moving average is flat. In this case, avoid trading using the moving average. If the moving average is flat, or if the distance between the two moving averages is too low, then avoid these types of trades. Moving average trades succeed only in trending markets. Now we have a trade on Facebook OTC where I placed a trade for an upside move. You will see some support levels here. They are a little far, but there is also a moving average present. That's why I took this trade. You can see a downtrend, and then the candle broke the moving average, converting the trend into an uptrend. You will see consolidation here. The candle is taking support from the EMA 25. This is a retracement trade, and in my opinion, we need a good green candle here. Currently, the trade is not going in our favor. It came back, and as I said, we need a good green candle, which formed exactly from the level. This type of trade is really good. Retracement trades can be effective by using support and resistance levels along with moving averages. Alright, let's find another trade. We have almost gained 33% of our capital by just taking $10 trades. If you use this strategy, you can achieve almost 90% to 95% accuracy. Again, we have a trade on Pfizer OTC from the same resistance level we already identified in previous trades. I placed a trade for a downside move. Currently, the trade is not in our favor, but we just need one red candle here because at this time, the market might break the moving average and change trend. You can see a trend line here. Let's see, there are only a few seconds left, and the trade is not in our favor right now. Now it has come back and is going in our favor. And we won it. We won in the last second, which is great. Now our balance has increased to $142. Let's find another trade for another $10. Here we have a trade on Microsoft OTC based on the moving average. If this candle can give a good entry, then I will place it. I'm waiting for the candle to close. I got my entry and placed the trade for the downside direction. As you can see, there is a resistance level and a moving average. The candle was taking resistance from the EMA 25, which is why I took this trade for the downside move. The trade is not currently in our favor, but it was a good trade. The candle should turn into a red candle. Now our trade is going in our favor with only a few seconds left, and we won it. So we won another trade. We have almost gained 50% of our capital. No problem, let's find another trade. Here you will see a ranging market on Twitter OTC. In a ranging market, do not take trades using the moving average. Instead, you can use only support and resistance to make trades. Now we have a trade on FedEx OTC, but our resistance level is a bit far. If this candle gives an entry near the moving average, then we can try for a downside move. I got my entry and placed a trade for a downside move for $10 from the EMA 25. Again, this is a retracement trade, and as you can see, there is a resistance level. Here you can see 3 green candles and 1 green candle closed near the moving average. That's why I took this trade for the downside move. And it's moving down exactly from the level. You will see that there was an uptrend on the backside, but the candle broke the moving average, took resistance from the EMA 25, and converted the trend into a downtrend. That's why I took this trade for the downside move in the direction of the trend. There are only a few seconds left now, and it looks like a good win. Yes, we won it. So we have won another trade. Let's find more trades. On Facebook OTC, we have a trade from the support level. If this candle closes near the support level or the moving average, then we can try for an upside move. Let's wait for the candle to close. Alright, the candle closed below the moving average. So we got a good entry and I placed the trade for the upside move in the direction of the trend. I got a good entry and you will see a support level as well. This was a good trade. This is also a retracement trade. You will see a downtrend on the backside, and then the candle broke the moving average, taking support from the EMA 25 multiple times. That's why I took this trade. You will see 3 red candles on the backside and 1 red candle close near the moving average. It broke a little, which is why I took this trade for the upside move in the direction of the trend. There are only a few seconds left and it's a win. So we won another trade. Now let's find more trades for another $10. Tesla was a good trade, but the candle had already turned green from the EMA 25. So we will avoid it. Alright, we have a trade for an upside move from the support level, and there is a moving average as well. If this candle gives us an entry, then I will try. The candle broke the moving average, so we will avoid that because you can see a ranging market here, and the distance between the two moving averages EMA 25 and EMA 50 is too small. That's why. Now, here we have a trade on Pfizer OTC for an upside move. This is a retracement trade. If this candle gives us an entry near the moving average, then we can try for the upside move. The candle has already turned green, so we will avoid that. This type of trade is really good retracement trades. I got an entry near the support, close to the EMA 50 on Pfizer OTC, and I placed the trade for an upside move. As I mentioned, this is a retracement trade. Here you can see that the red candle provided an entry near the EMA 50, taking support from the moving average. That's why I took this trade. We need here a solid green candle to change the trend to an uptrend. We need a strong green candle here. The trade is currently in our favor with only a few seconds left and it's a win. So we won another trade in this session. Let's find another trade. Okay, let's look for another trade. again, we have a trade on Pfizer OTC, and I placed the trade for an upside move. I made a slightly incorrect entry. As I mentioned, we just need a strong green candle here. That's why I took this trade. You will see a red doji here, and the candle closed above the moving average. This means the candle was taking our support from the moving average. That's why I took this trade for the upside move. We just need a solid green candle here. As I said, we should see a strong green candle. There are only a few seconds left now and it's a win, so we won another trade. Alright, let's find another trade for this session. Here we have a good trade. This is also a retracement trade, but you will see one candle falling for a downside move. I think this was an error. You will also see a support level here. The candle is taking support. Okay, let's wait for this candle to close. If this candle closes near the support level, then we can try for an upside move. This was a retracement trade. You will also see the EMA 25 here, which is why I took this trade. Let's wait for the candle to close. Right now, the trade is not in our favor. It has come back, and now the trade is in our favor. With only a few seconds left, you will see a good green candle taking support exactly from the level and the EMA 25. Alright, we've won another trade. We have almost gained 100% ROI. We just need one more candle. Let's look for one more opportunity in the cryptocurrency sphere. Unfortunately, there are no trades available in cryptocurrencies, so let's come back to stocks. Here we have a trade on American Express OTC based on the moving average. If this candle gives us a good entry near the moving average, and since there's also a support level, we can try for an upside move. The candle left a huge wick, and the next candle has already turned green, so we will avoid that. We have a trade on McDonald's OTC. I placed a trade for a downside move because there was a resistance level and the moving average present. You will see 4 green candles on the backside, and the previous candle took resistance from the EMA 25, closing below it. That's why I took this trade. The trade is currently in our favor with the candle taking resistance exactly from the level and the EMA. Only a few seconds left and it's a win, so we won another trade. Now my balance has turned into $205. We have gained 105% ROI. This was also a retracement trade. Retracement trades can be very effective. I hope you guys gained some knowledge about this type of trading strategy. You can apply it in your main account. This is a solid strategy, and I can confidently say you can achieve 90% to 95% accuracy. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you want more explanation videos like this, comment down below. If you want to join us, the link is in the description and pinned in the comments. You can also text us on Telegram at @BBinarySupport. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Goodbye.